Hey guys, this is Brandon's Baseball Blogs. I'm here with my friend Randy, and we're going to be doing this sports interview to discuss my New York Yankees clinching a postseason spot and the San Diego Padres that have clinched a postseason spot, and about how the Yankees looked like they weren't going to make the postseason if they didn't get the win. And we're going to discuss Cal Raleigh breaking Ken Griffey Jr.'s record, and how he is now on pace to tying Aaron Judge's home run record with the season ending next week. And also the postseason is almost here, and we're going to be discussing about Jey Uso possibly turning heel, and about the Eagles coming back to win 33-27. And also we're going to discuss our predictions on what we think will happen in the postseason. But honestly, my opinion, I am thrilled out of my mind that the Yankees have officially clinched the postseason. Like Aaron Judge said, you dream of this every day, to go to the World Series and go win it with the team that you grew up. And what would it be like to win a World Series with the New York Yankees? And Aaron Judge said the right thing. Jazz Chisholm said the right thing. He'll be prouder if we can say we won the World Series. And the Yankees are coming back with revenge, because the Dodgers, you may have beat us with the offense and defense last year, but still, Yankees are coming back for you. And the Yankees are proving to everyone, if you want to get to the World Series, you got to go through us. And let's go. Yankees are going to going back to the postseason. Let's go. And we're 2 games out from taking the division. And Aaron Judge said the division is right in our hands. We are about to take it back. Let's go. And also, congrats to the San Diego Padres on making it back to the postseason in back-to-back years. The Padres have improved their team by so much. Their offense has been doing much better. Manny Machado, 26-plus home runs, and the Brewers can clinch the number 1 seed with the win or with Philly's loss. And it's pretty cool. And the Padres have the best bullpen and starting rotation right now in the last 5 games. And the Padres have been doing much better. And I want to say congrats to them on making the postseason. It's time for the Padres to maybe win their first World Series championship, but I want to see Yankees win. In my opinion, Yankees deserve to win. And let's go. Here's my friend Randy to discuss all the cool baseball history and WWE and football. And he's got his undisputed championship belt too. Let's go. Here's my friend Randy. Go.
Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me.
Let's go. And what do you think about this, Randy? The Yankees are going back to the postseason, and the reigning AL champs are going back to the postseason. After they were trailing 2-1, they tie it in the 9th inning, and they get a walk-off single, and they win 3-2, and the Yankees are back in the postseason.
Great job.
And what do you think? It's the first season without Soto.
Sucks for you, Soto.
Where the Mets have only a 50-50 shot.
Sorry for you guys in the Mets fan community, but maybe you should not rely on a guy who didn't want to wait for his torch to be passed in from the Yankees.
And plus, the Yankees offered you an extra year, and a little bit less, but still, they offered you a good amount too. And what do you think of what Aaron Judge said? Where he said this burning feeling never gets old when you get to the postseason. And we worked so hard to get here. And how these group of guys never give up with Bellinger, Grisham, Jazz Chisholm, Jose Caballero, where he was from Seattle and Tampa. And now we got him. And now how we are sending a clear message to everyone. You want to get back, you want to go to the World Series, you got to go through us. And where Judge also was like, we still haven't gotten over that loss in the World Series last year. We're coming back to get to that dance and win it. What do you think of what Judge said?
He's not wrong.
And what do you think of him saying about that burning feeling can never get old? And what do you think of this? That Jazz Chisholm said, "I'm proud of my success this year, but I'll be prouder if we have a ring on our fingers and say we just won the World Series."
He's not wrong.
And what do you think of Jose Cabanero getting the WWE Yankees World Championship belt as the ball player of the game player of the award for the game yesterday?
Congratulations, you're the Yankees World Champion. Be proud of it. Don't squander this moment.
Yeah.
You get one shot, one opportunity to do this. Remember that.
Yeah. And what do you think of Fernando Cruz saying, "This is a dream come true. I want to thank God for letting me play for the team that I grew up watching and for making my postseason debut with them."
He's not wrong.
And what do you think of how the Yankees had the early lead, then the White Sox came back, and then we tied it, and then we took the lead and won 3-2 on a walk-off to get into the postseason for the 60th time in franchise history.
Did you say White Sox?
What?
You said White Sox. I found a Chicago White Sox Michael Jordan card.
Yeah. And what do you think of how the Yankees clinched for the 60th time in franchise history?
Insane.
And they said if the Yankees hadn't won last night, they were not going to be in the postseason at all. Do you think the Yankees were thinking about that?
Yeah, I understand.
Do you think the Yankees were thinking that if they don't make the postseason, they're not going to get revenge on the Dodgers?
Yeah.
And the Yankees are one game out from first place because the Blue Jays lost last night.
Yeah.
And what do you think about this? That the San Diego Padres have clinched a postseason spot, and they've improved their team so much.
Yeah.
What do you have to say to the Padres for clinching?
Good job. Congratulations, San Diego Padres.
And what do you think of them with Jose Iglesias is having a good impact on them since leaving the Mets, and where the Mets didn't even offer him a contract?
Isn't he the guy who made the song for freaking Mets?
Yeah. Yep. They didn't offer him a contract, and he went to the Padres. That's Jose Iglesias. You were saying?
Wow, Mets, you fudged up.
And what do you have to say to this? The Mariners, they said if the Mariners win or if the Astros lose tonight, literally the Mariners can clinch the AL West division.
Wow.
Also, there was breaking news. MLB just made a new rule. The automatic ball strike rule where technically robot umps are coming. They're saying it will be used throughout the whole season next year, where the players, if the players want to challenge something, they got to tap their hat, and then they look up at the scoreboard to challenge it. And if the team challenges and you lose that challenge, you don't get any more challenges for the whole game. You lose everything. And if you win the challenge, you retain them and you get 2 more challenges. What do you think of that?
Insane.
Do you think MLB should stop bringing electronic robots or other stuff to baseball?
Yeah.
And they're thinking about finally getting rid of the Ghost Runner. My brother-in-law thinks that they should keep it for the regular season. What do you think? Your honest opinion about the Ghost Runner rule, bro. What do you think?
I agree.
Do you think they should keep it during the regular season or get rid of it?
No, honestly, no, they shouldn't.
And what do you think about how the Yankees, now that they're in the playoffs, they are now looking like they could take the division back and win the tiebreaker over the Blue Jays, and they could get home field advantage during the wild card.
That's not bad.
Yeah, and the postseason begins on my birthday next week.
Nice.
And what do you think about this? That the Red Sox look like they could clinch a postseason spot soon.
Sick.
And if we could get Yankees, Red Sox in the wild card, maybe, or
That would be cool.
Red Sox, Astros, maybe, or Red Sox, Mariners, I think.
That would be cool.
And what do you think about this? That, oh my goodness, I'm trying to think of it. Oh, speaking of the Mariners, Cal Riley broke Ken Griffey Jr.'s home run record of 56 in the regular season. After being tied with him for that, he broke the record with 57 home runs, the most by a Mariner in regular season history, in Mariners history.
That's not bad.
And he says he still can't believe his name is in that conversation, and he doesn't think that he deserves to be in that name. What do you think?
That's pretty cool.
Like, what do you have to say to Cal Riley? He said, I don't deserve to be in that name or conversation with Ken Griffey Jr.
You deserve it, brother. Keep acknowledging it. You deserve it.
Yeah, and what do you think about this? That the Mets just announced one of their best pitchers this year, Trevor Megill, is going to be out for the whole year, rest of the season and postseason this year, and most of next year. He's having Tommy John surgery. And we saw this, that in baseball they just announced this, Randy, that because this now, what do you think of MLB Network saying this? They think it's going to be Yankees-Dodgers again in the World Series, or Yankees-Phillies, or Yankees-Mets, if the Mets make it.
Yeah.
Or both Ohio teams could clinch a postseason spot. It means the Guardians and the Reds. What is your thought of what MLB Network says, that we could get Yankees-Dodgers again, or Mets-Yankees, or Phillies-Yankees?
Yankee and Phillies. I mean, that was a good game in 2009, but I mean, at the end of the day, like, I don't want to see Yankees and Phillies again. It was an okay game.
Yeah.
I mean, that season they had a former Mets pitcher, Pedro Martinez.
That's true. I remember that. And what would you rather see? Yankees-Dodgers or Yankees-Mets?
Okay, okay, this is my honest opinion. I'd rather see Yankees and Dodgers or Subway Series again.
And explain why you would like Yankees-Dodgers again.
Because redemption of what happened last year.
True. You're right about that. You're definitely right about that. And
but if not Dodgers, Subway Series.
True. And what do you think of this? Padres and Dodgers have been fighting for that NL West division, where Padres took the division, then the Dodgers took it, then the Padres took it, then the Dodgers, then they kept tying each other. And now the Padres are one game away, and the Dodgers could take the division, or the Padres could. What do you think of that battle?
Insane.
And I want to know this from your opinion. The Blue Jays and Red Sox are playing, and if the Red Sox win tonight, I think they clinch. And that the Yankees are watching the scoreboard even while they're playing the game. They're watching the scoreboard to keep an eye on who makes the postseason.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Cool.
And what do you think of Booney and Judge's message when they said, let's just celebrate tonight and then let's get the win tomorrow? and finish the season strong.
I like it.
And your honest opinion, I want to know, what do you think of the Yankees' chances of getting back to the World Series?
I think they have a 100% chance of getting back in the World Series. 100% chance, even though I'm not a Yankees fan.
And what do you think of the fans that were starting to give up on the Yankees and everything?
Don't give up on the Yankees. If you give it up on the Yankees, you're a Yanker and you yanked on it. And
what do you think about how some fans are like just saying the Yankees were disappointing a lot this year and that they didn't think they would have a chance?
You don't give up on your team.
That's true. I understand that. And what do you think of Cal Riley? Now he's on pace to tying Aaron Judge's record with the season ending next week. Do you think he has a chance that he could or not? Because he's a little bit struggling a little bit.
I think he can tie it.
And what do you think of MLB Network saying that he is the favorite to win the MVP, but Judge is right in there too?
I mean, they're not wrong.
And Judge is the reigning MVP.
But maybe Judge will pass the torch if he feels like a different individual earned it, you know?
True. You're right about that. And what do you think of this? The Orioles-Rays game yesterday got delayed for like an hour or two, and then they were able to play because of a weather delay. And they finished that delay. And
I mean, that's Baltimore weather for you.
True. You're right about that. And
I mean, I used to go to Baltimore. I mean, I have family down there.
True. That's true. I remember that. And what do you think about this? That the postseason, we're almost at the end of baseball of 2025 season, and now we're almost at the postseason.
Insane. Like, we're halfway there. We're not even looking back. It's like this whole year just flashed by fast.
Yeah. And what do you think about this? DeGrom is finally having a healthy season since signing with the Rangers in like a long time ago and everything. And plus this, what do you think about how we now have multiple teams now that are clinching and that we could see a Yankee-Red Sox reunion in the postseason?
We haven't had that in so long.
Yeah. And what do you think of how MLB Network is also saying this, that the Rangers just honored Scott Littlefield, who I think passed away, that worked for the Rangers for so long?
Seriously?
Yeah. They just announced it.
Rest in peace to you, brother.
That's true. And
I literally just got these toys yesterday.
Yeah.
And I already finished it.
Wow.
Huh.
Oh, excuse me. And what do you think about how the Yankees, Cody Bellinger said, we believe in all these guys, and even if we go through struggles, we always know how to come back and we always know how to fight back because we won't give up. We're the New York Yankees.
Yankees, can you Uber Eats me more toys, family size bag, please?
If they sponsor them, but I don't think they do. I don't know.
Please sponsor it.
What do you think of what Cody Bellinger said?
Good job.
And what do you think of what Trent Grisham has done this year? He has a career-high 33 home runs this year, and he has done this. He has helped the team so much by getting big clutch hits and to help the teams win. And he hasn't like struggled as much, but Trent Grisham has helped the team so far this year, and that he said we are the team to beat, and we are sending a message, and that we want everyone to know we're the New York Yankees. You should know who we are. And by Trent Grisham saying we fight every game. We want to win every game, and that's what Judge even said. What do you think of that?
He's not wrong.
True. And what do you think about how the Yankees are feeling today? Do you think they're a little hungover, or do you think they're just going to drink coffee and be ready for the game?
They're going to drink their New York coffee.
And be ready?
And be ready.
You think they're going to win today?
Yeah.
Let's hope they get the division. Hey guys, now me and Randy are going to be discussing the NFL news. We did see the Eagles and Rams play, the Buccaneers and the Jets, and those were really great games that we saw. And the Lions versus the Ravens, where the Lions won against the Ravens 38-31, I think it was. And also, we did see some big games with the Chiefs got the win over the Giants. I'm not surprised. The Giants are not a good team. And Russell Wilson has been benched. My honest opinion, I think it's pretty crazy. And also the Eagles came back to win 33-27. It was a really great game. The Eagles were down the whole game. They came back and then they took a 27-26 lead, and then they took an even bigger lead, 33-27. It was a really great game. Eagles definitely deserved to win that game, and they are now 3-0 in the season. And also, the Buccaneers won by a score of literally 33-28, and it was a really great game for the Buccaneers. And also, Mike Evans got a touchdown, but then he left the game with an injury. I hope he recovers. They did say he'll be out 4 to 6 weeks with a hamstring injury. That sucks for Mike Evans because he was doing pretty good for the Buccaneers. I almost said Padres by accident. But literally, it's just, I hope he recovers fast. And literally, the Jets had a good game also. It was a really close game. And also, I think the Jets and Buccaneers really had a really great game where the Buccaneers won 33-28, I think it was. But literally, this Buccaneers-Jets had a great game. Chiefs won by, I don't remember the score, but they won against the Giants. Not surprising. But literally, I just couldn't believe Russell Wilson was getting booed like crazy because he's a superstar player. And I want to say, literally, here's my friend Randy to discuss all the NFL news. So here's my bro Randy. What do you think about the NFL?
That's going good, but it's like, did I tell you the Chiefs were going to win the other day?
Yeah. They won against the Giants.
I mean, the Giants, I'd say this, Giants and the Jets made really stupid trades, okay?
Yeah.
I'm just going to this realistically. Now the Steelers have Aaron Rodgers, the greatest quarterback that played, after Tom Brady. But at the end of the day, it's like the Jets made some stupid calls. They fired a coach that were making them get wins.
Mm-hmm.
They released Aaron Rodgers after he had 1 year left of his contract for Justin Fields. If that was me, I would go for Aaron Rodgers over Justin Fields because, why do you think they benched him for Russell Wilson?
That's true. And Russell Wilson was 0 for 3 this year. That's what I heard.
Russell Wilson brought the Steelers to the playoffs last season.
Oh, yeah, that's true. The Giants, he's 0 for 3 this year, they're saying. But then he got booed and chanted for some other guy, and the Giants benched him. But you were saying about the Giants, Jets, and then the Lions, Ravens, and the Buccaneers, Jets, and Eagles, Rams.
So everybody knows I'm an Eagles fan. Go Birds, right? But
yep. That's true.
At the end of the day, my Eagles were losing, and then they came back.
That's true. And what do you think about the Buccaneers and the Jets, where the Jets took an early lead, then the Buccaneers came back, then the Jets took an even bigger lead, then the Buccaneers came back and took the lead and got a bigger lead, and then the Jets came back, and then the Buccaneers won 33 to, I think, 28, I think, or 24.
Yeah.
What do you think of that Buccaneers-Jets game?
It was pretty good.
And what is your thought about how it was like the Chiefs won, and then the Eagles won, and then the Lions defeated the Ravens 38-28, I think?
Oh, my cousins are from Maryland, so I feel bad for their Ravens, to be honest.
Ah, I understand. And what do you think of how NFL is going and everything right now?
It's going okay. I mean, I can't really complain of anything.
That's true. And what do you think about how the, what do you call it? The 49ers are doing pretty good, and they say their player Moss was spotted with his girlfriend Brock Lesnar's daughter after they won.
Yeah, I mean, insane, but
what?
It's like, Brock Lesnar is not a good person, and if you mess with his kid, you're fucked.
That's true. And what do you think about how the 49ers have been doing a little bit this year? They've been doing a little bit good and a little bit bad, but they've been doing a little bit better than last year, and how the NFL is just like, what do you call it, is doing much better than last year.
I mean, they're doing a lot better because Travis Kelce is retiring, because, I mean, he's been with the season for freaking quite a while.
That's true. That's true. And what do you think about Justin Fields?
I mean, he's okay. I mean,
do you think the Jets made a mistake?
Obviously they did.
That's true. And Pat McAfee even said he should be allowed to do an interview.
Who?
Pat McAfee.
With who?
Aaron Rodgers. And he says, I'm a broadcaster. I'm allowed to ask him questions.
Exactly.
And what do you have to say about that?
So to be honest, like, NFL has no control of what the players can do, what they can't do. If he's a broadcaster, and he's the press. He has the right to talk to the players.
That's true.
If you're the press, you have the right to talk to the players.
That's true. You're right about that. And what do you think about this? Jey Uso may be turning heel.
I mean, that would be insane.
And what do you think about that? We're going to get Usos versus the Brawns again in a rematch next week.
I mean, Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed didn't really win that match fairly, to be honest.
True. You're right. And what do you think about how that literally we're going to get AJ Styles, John Cena one last time at Crown Jewel?
That would be a cool matchup, I'm not going to lie.
Triple H said it's happening.
Even if Triple H says it's happening, that would be a cool freaking matchup, though.
Yeah, after John Cena called him out and said, come on, you know it's going to be a good match. Call it.
I mean, that's where John Cena won a 16-time WWE Championship, though.
That's true. That's true. And what do you think about how about what Rhea Ripley defeating Asuka and then Asuka turning on Io?
Like, why?
And Carrie also.
I mean, I saw that coming.
Yeah. And what do you think about how Rhea said maybe we can beat the respect into each other?
I mean, they always do.
That's true. And do you think we're gonna possibly get Rhea and Io versus Asuka and Carrie?
I mean, hopefully.
And what do you think about how Rusev is now coming after Dom in the Intercontinental Championship?
I mean, Rusev is just mid-card material. He's never going to be world championship material, to be honest.
Yeah. I understand that. And what do you think about how AJ Lee and Punk won against Seth and Becky?
I feel like after Crown Jewel in Australia, CM Punk should get a rematch for the world title.
True. And what do you think we're getting? Seth, the World Heavyweight Champion, versus Cody Rhodes for the Crown Jewel Championship.
That would be cool.
And where Seth says, I'm the top person in here. And Cody said this to Seth, look at the record, who has the most wins against you?
That's true.
What do you think of that?
Also, CM Punk has the most wins of Seth, too.
Yeah, and what do you have to say to Seth? What do you have to say to Seth?
If you can't beat Cody and you can't beat Seth barely, make your wife for me a sandwich wearing a leprechaun costume and say, "Where's your pot of gold?"
That's funny.
And guess what? You're no longer the architect of the Shield. I am.
And what do you think about how they said Roman Reigns is going to be part of Crown Jewel?
Hey, Seth, you're a real Chicago native? I mean, you're a Chicago Bears fan? I have a Chicago White Sox card. Put
That's
your money where your mouth was.
And what do you think? They just announced Roman Reigns is coming back and he will be part of Crown Jewel.
My tribal chief, please do.
And what do you think of him doing this? Apparently we may get a match with him and somebody, I can't remember who though. But they're trying to discuss who he wants. What do you think?
That'd be cool. It's Roman Reigns. Who wouldn't want to see that?
That's true. You're right about that. And they're saying this Friday on SmackDown we're getting Nia versus Jade versus Tiffany for the Women's Championship.
Well, I already know who's going to win. Tiffany Stratton, of course.
And she is the longest.
Okay, can I just say this? There's no one on Tiffany Stratton's level right now.
That's
to
true.
Take that title. Like, how many times is she going to face Nia? How many times is she going to face Jade Cargill? She cashed the Money in the Bank briefcase on Nia Jax when Nia Jax would be a piece of crap to her.
That's true.
And then she defeated Charlotte Flair after the whole freaking scandal that she said. That's, like, insane.
Yeah.
She's the longest women's champion right now. There's no one on her level.
That's true. That's true. And what do you think about how what do you call it? Oh my goodness. About how we're going to be getting Carmelo Hayes versus Sami Zayn for the U.S. Championship in an open challenge.
That would be cool.
That's true. Hey guys, also we're going to be discussing the big news. They just did announce that Corey Seager and Marcus Semien will miss the rest of the season due to injury. I hope they recover fast. And also that we did hear in WWE that Cody Rhodes talked to Jay and told him that we're here for you, bro. In my honest opinion, I'm really happy Cody Rhodes actually talked to Jay Uso about it and told him that they're here and that it's always normal to have these big losses, but also just know that you shouldn't isolate and that we're here for you. And honestly, I really thought Jimmy was about to turn heel against LA because it looked like it. And there's been a lot of rumors that Jay was going to join the Vision. And I don't know if I see that happening, but my opinion is that I think that we should see Jay turn heel. But I don't know about Jimmy. I don't know about Jimmy. But I think he may turn heel. And also, they did announce that Stephanie Vaquer will be at SmackDown to see who wins between Tiffany, Nia, and Jade. And here's my friend Randy to discuss all of that. And also to discuss about whether or not he thinks that Stephanie Vaquer will win. And about whether or not Jimmy Uso will turn heel. So, Randy, what do you think about Stephanie Vaquer going to SmackDown to watch the match and to see who she faces at Crown Jewel?
Okay, here's my two options that I don't want to see Stephanie Vaquer verse, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I want to see Stephanie Vaquer versus Tiffany Stratton. That would be a 5-star match in Crown Jewel.
Yep.
I mean, last year's Crown Jewel, it was Liv Morgan versus Nia Jax. What happened? Nia Jax lost. Who won? Liv Morgan. Why? Because she was Women's World Champion. She was on top of the world. And then what happened? Liv Morgan got injured. But now we're seeing Liv Morgan, appearing back in WWE, which is good. She's having a fast recovery. At the end of the day, I really want to see Tiffany Stratton and Stephanie Vaquer at Crown Jewel. That would be a 5-star match. I do not want to see a paper champion of Nia Jax. And to be honest, Jade Cargill is a good wrestler. She's very athletic. But she's not getting ratings right now for WWE. Tiffany Stratton is. Stephanie Vaquer is. It's Tiffy time. I'm just saying it.
That's true. And what do you think about Jimmy possibly turning heel?
I mean, Jimmy turning heel, obviously, it's always a thing because, look at it. Okay. The Bloodline 2.0 is Solo Sikoa, right?
Mm-hmm.
Picking Big Jim out of the Bloodline, right?
Yeah.
And then Jey Uso leaving the Bloodline because he's sick and tired of it.
That's true.
So Jimmy and Jey, I can see them both doing it, but not separately.
And what do you think about their drama with LA Knight?
I mean, LA Knight has started since the Bloodline, if you looked at it.
That's true.
Because he was going after the Undisputed title, which is now the Undisputed WWE Champion.
Yeah, that's Cody. And what do you think about how there's rumors that Jay could join the Vision?
If Jay joins the Vision, why? He's disrespecting the Bloodline.
That's true. And what do you think Roman will have to say if that happens?
I feel like Roman would have to knock the senses in Jimmy and Jay.
True. And what do you think Roman's going to say to them?
What the hell were you thinking?
And what do you think of them using the words of what Roman said to Paul Heyman? Dumbass!
I actually like that. It's like, the Trevor she would call you dumbass.
And then Paul Heyman's like, I hate it when they do that.
Yeah, the twins, it's funny.
Yeah, and what do you think about the Bronze saying that they're the greatest tag team?
Braun Breaker. Oh, can't stand him.
Yeah, Bronson Reed and Breaker both said they're the greatest tag team in history.
Yeah.
What do you have to say to them?
You suck, you jackass.
And do you think that Kevin Owens is right that Braun Breaker uses too much spray tan?
Lay off this spray tan, you jackass.
And what do you have to say to Draft Neck Mark?
Join our chats, bro.
And he's a Mets fan. He says it hurts to be one sometimes.
What?
Draft Neck Mark said it hurts sometimes to be a Mets fan.
I mean, it hurts to be a fucking Jets fan, too. That's
True.
been forced on.
That's
You don't
true.
hear me bitching complaining. At least I'm still an Eagles fan and we won the Super Bowl last year.
That's true. And what do you have to say about SML?
Logan, where's my custom Randy puppet? My name is Randy, and since I'm a good boy.
And I want to say thank you for doing this sports interview. It will be on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram.
If you didn't know now, like, subscribe, post that notification, and we'll see you in the next one.
Cool.